كيرست هو مسلسل خيالي لفت الأنظار إليه من وقت عرضه على منصة نتفليكس، وبطلة العمل هي كاثرين لانغفورد، وشخصيتها في المسلسل نيموي ساحرة شابة بتحاول تنقذ العالم من خلال حراستها لسيف سحري.
المسلسل بيعتمد على أسطورة الملك آرثر والسيف السحري إكسكاليبر. الجزء الأول كان مكون من 10 حلقات، وبعد نجاحه هم دلوقتي شغالين على الجزء الثاني، وهو من بطولة كاثرين اللي معانا النهاردة وهتكلمنا عن دورها.
They came while we slept. To cleanse the world of our kind. Because we're different. Because magic runs through us. Because we have what they want. The retelling of the Arthurian legend through the eyes of a young girl called Nimue, who I play, who is destined to become the powerful and iconic Lady of the Lake. And at the beginning of this series, we see her as an outcast, not quite sure where she fits in. And she goes through tremendous loss and is gifted a sword and told to go and give it to a man named Merlin. And kind of we follow her on that journey, and we see kind of the story unravel, not just about her, but also we see the bigger picture about the world and what the sword is. And she comes to a crossroads of having to make some very heavy decisions. So it's a little bit of fantasy, a bit of thriller, a lot of action and magic. And I think the beauty of it is that it's such a familiar tale, but we're telling it through this completely new lens. So every character you see, although they may feel familiar or you may think that you've seen them before, this really is a way in which you've never seen these characters before. They took everything from us. Because magic runs through us. One of the greatest things I think we talk about in the show is this idea of a woman can't have a sword. It's this belongs to the one true king. And she didn't see herself in a position of power. Like a lot of women are told, we don't see ourselves in a position of power. And there's this really important moment where something happens to make her change that thought. And in some of the script writes or rewrites, it got cut. And I went to Tom and I said, no, this needs to be in here. This needs to be in here. And he wrote the most incredible scene between me and Adaku.
Mother? There is something you must do. Take this to Merlin. I promised her, Arthur, and I will keep that promise.
With this series, what was so amazing is everything you see on screen, bar maybe a couple of effects and stuff, it's all handcrafted. The costumes, the sets, even the swords, we had an in-house weaponry. And when we were figuring out what the sort of power this iconic Excalibur was to look like, I was trying different swords and picking them up and fighting with them, and they would say, this is Russell Crowe's from such and such, this is Chris Pine's from wherever, this is Timothy Chalamet's. And I think someone just said to me, do you realize, like, mate, someday someone's going to be like, this is Catherine Langford's sword from Cursed. And it really just hit me, like, these swords and this whole world, this whole genre, it's predominantly a man's world. And so to be able to bring a character like Nimue into that, and to see a queen's sword, it felt really, I don't know, it just felt really powerful and amazing.
This is our only chance at survival.